Throughout history, people have been pretty good at solving problems. We fix things, change things, and if we can't, we invent something. But there are some problems that we've all faced for so long that we've forgotten that they're even problems. We've given up on finding a solution and accept them as normal. My name is Dr. Michael Larson, and these are the kinds of problems I solve. Sleep is and has been a huge problem for a lot of people. Why is it, in an age when we can send a picture instantly to anyone in the world, we can't come up with a solution to help people who are not getting a good enough night's sleep? That question hit home for me in 2012, when my own daughter was diagnosed with a sleep disorder. To call the drug that was prescribed to her harsh would be a gross understatement. It was GHB, and that name might not mean much to you, but it's the date rape drug. And I remember thinking to myself, is this the best we can do? Give a 17-year-old girl the date rape drug in order to sleep better? Why don't any sleeping solutions work? Why do we accept harsh drugs as a solution? Why is it that gimmicky products that claim to track our motion when we sleep get bought by the millions? I think people started accepting these solutions because they gave up on finding a real solution. My job is to invent things that solve problems. A lot of times, instead of specific things, inventions address broad issues. I knew if this problem was going to be solved, I couldn't just solve her problem. I couldn't just solve sleep disorders. I had to solve sleep. And that's what I did. I had to start by defining sleep. Sleep is a mystery, but one thing we do know is that our brain activity rate has to be really slow for our bodies to be asleep. The challenge then was to find a way to intentionally slow your brain rate. And what I found were binaural beats. And frankly, they're amazing. On the surface, binaural beats seem to just be two tones, one played into each ear, but they're actually so much more. Each tone is set to a very specific but different frequency. When these signals cross in your brain adapts to them. So depending on how you set these frequencies, you can raise or lower your brain rate. The studies behind binaural beats speak for themselves. However, binaural beats, although effective, can only slightly change your brain rate. When you first go to bed, your brain rate is about 50 hertz. To fall asleep, it's got to get all the way down to 10 hertz. We discovered that your brain won't adapt if the beats try to get your rate from 50 all the way down to 10 in one shot. It's just too big a leap. But what they can do is take you to 45, and then to 40, and then to 35, and so on. So the question became, how do we know when to change the beats at the right time? The answer is, with this. With just this little guy, we can monitor your brain rate. When we put this in charge of the binaural beats, it knows exactly what tone to play. When your brain rate lowers, the chip records that and lowers the tones accordingly. And when we combine all these elements, we came up with this. We call it the Sleep Shepherd. At night, when you're getting ready for bed, all you do is put it on and hit Start Sleep on the app. It instantly begins monitoring your brain rate and begins to play the right binaural beats. As the Sleep Shepherd senses your brain rate lowering, it changes the tones. It's smart too, because it knows when you fall asleep. And when you do, it turns off the tones, but it continues to monitor your brain. If the Sleep Shepherd senses your brain is waking up, the tones will turn back on and guide you back to a deeper sleep. Because the Sleep Shepherd keeps you in deeper sleep for longer, you can get the same amount of sleep you usually do, but now those hours are going to count more. Because of its organic shape, because it's lightweight, because the fabric breathes so well, the Sleep Shepherd is incredibly easy to sleep in. On your back, on your side, it doesn't matter. You're going to forget you have it on. The Sleep Shepherd is not some 3D render that might get made once we get funded. Both the fully functioning Sleep Shepherd and app for iPhone and Android are ready right now. There are a lot of features with the Sleep Shepherd we're really excited about. It tracks every aspect of your sleep, how long you're asleep, what kind of sleep you're in, even your head orientation during the night. And it holds on to this data so you can see how it improves your sleep over time. In the morning, the Sleep Shepherd uses the same concept it used to put you to sleep, but in reverse to wake you up. Over time, it gently wakes your brain up. Everyone's had that morning where you wake up and feel refreshed. But it's more than that. You wake up, you're ready. You're alert, you're excited. You wake up and you feel incredible. That's what it's like when you wake up with the Sleep Shepherd. My daughter's been using the Sleep Shepherd every night. And as of December 2013, she's off the GHB completely. She's sleeping better, and her life has changed for the better. For the first time, we have a real solution for sleep, and we think that's something to get excited about.
It started with man's most primal ambition, the desire to harness the sun. Alternative power has come from humble beginnings, but we've never settled and we've never stopped innovating. Progress is our passion, and it has led us here. Introducing the Lycan Power Box, the solar electric generator designed for everyday family needs and ready-made for power outages and natural disasters. When the unexpected hits, the Lycan Power Box has you covered with 900 watt-hours of power. But can we look at the brighter side of life instead? Thank you. The Lycan Power Box is a perfect companion for your next camping trip, tailgate party, or DIY outdoor project. This portable powerhouse is the first of its kind, a true innovation that makes clean energy easily accessible to everyone. It's as intuitive as it is innovative. Keep the comfort and security of having power in two convenient ways, directly from the grid or directly from the source that gives life to this planet, the sun. Its state-of-the-art lithium iron phosphate battery is not only a higher-grade battery than the ones found in Tesla vehicles, but it also provides clean, efficient, true wattage power whenever and wherever you need it the most. Simply plug your electrical device into the Lycan and power it up. Since the Lycan Power Box delivers up to 1200 watts of squeaky clean electricity, this rugged little lifesaver won't leave you feeling stranded, even if everyone around you is. Equipped with a high-performance, interchangeable, maintenance-free 75 amp-hour lithium iron phosphate battery. That means you can store a library of fully charged batteries to run your devices for days on end. With its integrated intuitive LCD screen, the Lycan allows you to monitor your power use clearly and accurately. And with 3 additional AC outlets, 2 12-volt DC outlets, and a 12-volt car charger socket, the Lycan Power Box won't make you choose between your devices. The Lycan gives you the freedom to plan your adventure without compromise and the peace of mind to know that you and your family are safe and comfortable should emergencies arise. Be the first to tap into the simple power of the Lycan Power Box. Experience the future of clean energy with Renogy.
Have you ever thought about creating electricity from plants? Using the very nature of leaves as a solar panel? Months of investigation and development here in Bio have shown successful results. But anyways, let's just get to the point. This is my phone charger. A plant, yes. And no, I am not crazy. Just bear with me and I will explain how all of this works. We generate electricity from plants' photosynthesis. And this is all you need. A cable, a phone, and a plant. This system collects electricity during the whole day and night and uses it to charge your smartphone whenever you need it. Just like with any other phone charger, you just need to plug in the USB cable for the system to work. Use the cable you already own, like your device, because any phone works just fine. And there you go, your awesome plant is recharging your awesome phone, creating the greenest and most efficient electricity ever seen. Now let's take a look deeper inside. We have created a binary biological cell with a solid biomass layer and a biological microorganic solution, which activates in touch with water. Between these layers we find the internal electrical circuit to store the energy and the cavity to create an oxygen flow inside. Above the system we have installed a special semi-permeable grillage to contain the soil and allow the water to filter and purify. Firstly, remove the USB cable from the inside of the plant pot. Then, add some water to begin the activation process of the microorganisms, allowing them to distribute around the system. Now is the moment for you to add a plant, and cover up the gaps with some extra soil. Then, the organic substances generated from photosynthesis are attracted downwards without harming the plant in any way. These substances serve as nourishment for our bacteria, which have been previously isolated using our patented secluding process. They break up the waste, and some electrons are set free and travel through the nanowires created by these bacteria, from one electrode to the other in the most efficient way. At the same time, water is generated due to an excess of hydrogen. The current is driven towards the accumulator, supplying the USB connection for you to charge your device. Now is the time for you to place your BeoLite wherever you want. Charge your smartphone, your tablet, ebook or similar devices. So, now that you understand how all of this works, let's rewind a little bit. After all, our main goal doesn't only consist in selling plant pots. By supporting us with BeoLite, you are contributing for a much greater goal. Our aim is to be part of a revolution, to cover the whole world with trees. So if plants nourished ourselves in the past, they will nourish our cities in the future.
Have you ever wondered what is causing that slight headache or wooziness that you feel at the end of your workday? Or why your eyes burn when you cross the street? Do you wonder if this is going to cause a long-term problem for you or your kids? Air pollution, both indoors and out, is a global problem. Today, you can join us to challenge it. This is AdmoTube, a wearable air quality tracker that measures real-time air pollution, temperature, and humidity. It's the most affordable and most compact air quality tracker on the market today. People don't realize how what's in the air might affect our health. Unless we have asthma or allergies, we don't notice any immediate impact on our bodies and never really care about the air around us. But during the day, the concentration of volatile organic compounds, carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide indoors may increase dramatically if the ventilation is not good enough. With AdmoTube, it's easy to track the pollution around you and understand what you can do to breathe better. In the big cities, we are often exposed to air pollution outside too, but we are always too busy to pay attention to it. AdmoTube will immediately alert you about potential danger, so you can prevent negative health impacts. AdmoTube can sense environmental changes in real time to help to make the right choices every day and live healthier. We have been helping other companies to invent and develop hardware and software products for years. Then, we finally decided that it's time to solve our own problem. We've been working on AdmoTube for over a year to achieve the most accurate readings from the sensors, craft its beautiful and durable titanium body, and create the best user experience from the data that the AdmoTube detects. Now, we're ready to share it with you. Pre-order your AdmoTube now and be smarter about the air that you breathe.
Clicker is a small coin-sized device that you stick onto or next to your infrared electronic appliances, making them directly controllable from your smartphone. Using the Clicker app, you can seamlessly go from device to device. Through our sharing feature, everyone at home can use Clicker. Clicker also comes equipped with extra features, such as smart pausing and muting, as well as voice control. Automate your home today with Clicker, so that you don't ever have to deal with situations like this ever again, or the clutter of traditional and outdated remotes.